Good afternoon, everyone. This is BremSter, and today I'm coming to you with no 7 consecutive pairs. So I'm assuming there'll be no 7 consecutive pairs. This is by Scruffamudda, and this is a puzzle that I can't remember if this was a recommendation or a submission. I don't know if I've done a Scruffamudda puzzle before. I'm at nearly 700 puzzles on this channel, so the ability for me to keep all of that in my brain is just not going to happen. It's just not. No. So I think I may have, but I'm not sure. I definitely haven't recently. So this is possibly a recommendation. People seem to forget that I exist, and then I never get anything. I remember there was a couple of setters, I can think of those names, who said, "Oh, I'm absolutely going to send you a bunch of puzzles." They never did. Yeah, it happens. The testers who tested this one, I'm now trying to be more prolific about getting things tested, lower my own stress levels, turned around and said, yeah, this one could be interesting. So I have no idea what that meant. They did say it would be good for the channel, but I have no idea what it's like. Oh, you're going to have fun with this one, Brem. Okay. I'm now a little bit worried. So we'll see how this one goes. What's going on? What do I want to talk about? What do I want to talk about? Life, love, and the pursuit of happiness? I don't know. Stuff. Let's just look at the puzzle, shall we? This is what the channel is for, puzzles. Please remember to like, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I am getting more viewers who aren't subscribed, so please subscribe if you aren't. Please like the video. If you're just coming in to get a puzzle link, please let it run in the background or something. I don't know. But those views and everything will help a lot. So anyway, let's have a look at this puzzle. So normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, and this box has all of the detail in it, in every row and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. Cells separated by a white dot must be consecutive. So, yep. And pairs of digits in cells that share an edge. So orthogonally connected cells is another way to say that. But basically, these two cells share an edge, this being the long line between them. These cells share an edge. These cells share an edge. These cells share an edge. Sorry, by the seashore. These cells share an edge. These do. These do. These two do not. Those share a point, not an edge. These two share a point, not an edge. But any cells that share an edge, boy, that's a tongue twister, must not sum to 7. So these cannot sum to 7, these cannot sum to 7. That's important. These cannot sum to 7, these cannot sum to 7. So they're the rules. That's it. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. And I immediately noticed something about this column, because I'm not sure if this is going to be a parity shading puzzle, because any consecutive dot will contain an odd and an even digit. And the reason for that is just the number of odd digits. There are 5 odd digits between 1 and 9, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9, and there are only 4 even digits. But because of the nature of consecutive dots, one of them will be odd and one of them will be even. So all of the even digits are there. So this has to be odd, 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. But I can never put 3, 4 on a white dot. So wherever the 4 is goes with 5, because I can never put the 4 with the 3. So this can't be 5. So because the 4 in this column goes with 5. Which means the 6 goes with 7. Hang on, this column, the 4 must go with 5 because it can't go with 3. Now where does the 6 go? The 6 can't go with 5 because so the 6 goes with the 7. Now, the 8 can't go with 7, so the 8 goes with the 9, and the 2 goes with 1 or 3. So there is an 8, 9 in here. So this is only 1 or 3. That's really cool. But this is the only column that's got all of the pairs visible. This column has something going on. Like there's 2 evens in that run, there's an even in that run, and there's an even in this run. So this is also odd, but I'm not sure it's got the same limitation. Actually, I think it does. Because wherever this has to be odd, 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9, because there's an even in there, there's an even in there, there's an even in there, and there's an even in there. If this white dot wasn't here, this column would be exactly the same as this column. And then I'd have the same thing. I can't put the 4 with the 3 there. I can't put the 4 with the 3 there. I can't put the 4 with the 3 there, and I can't put the 4 with the 3 there. So any 4 in this column has to go with the 5. So there's no 5 there. Now, wherever the 6 goes, it can't go with the 5, so it has to go with the 7. And now wherever the 8 goes, it can't go with the 7, it has to go with the 9. So this is a 1 or a 3. But there's something going on in this box. There is something going on in this box. Because that is a run of 3 digits. That is a run of 3 digits, and that is a run of 3 digits. So they have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, don't they? Because wherever I put the 1, that's going to force the run of 3 digits to be 1, 2, 3. And wherever I put the 9, it's going to force the run of 3 digits to be 9, 8, 7. So this is a 2, and this is the other 1, 3. Because if the run of 3 digits isn't 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9, what do I put with the 9? So this is 1, 2, 3. And this is either 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9. And this is either... Well, hang on a minute. Can this be 4, 5, 6? Well, this can't be 4, because one of these is 3. But this could be 4, 5, 6. No, it can't. This, I think, has to be 7, 8, 9, because what's that cell? If this was 4, 5, 6, this would be 5 and this would be 4 or 6. But if this was 4 or 6, if this is 4, neither of those can be 3. And if this is 6, neither of those could be 1. This can't be the 4, 5, 6. This is the 7, 8, 9. This, which means this is 8 and this is the 7, 9. No, do that the other way. This is the 7, 9. And this is 4, 5, 6, which puts the 5 in the middle. And this is 4 and 6. And this is either 3, 4, 5, 6. And it can't be 3, 4, 5, 6 because... if this is 3, 4, then that's broken. So this can't be the 3. This has to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4. Now this can't be a 1 because those would sum to 7. This is the 3. This is the 1. And now I'm hoping I haven't broken the 7 rule anywhere. But that's a really cool break into the puzzle. Now I can't put 1 and 2 down here because it'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 3, 4 because this is a run of 4 digits and I don't have a 3. So this is the 1, 2. And these, well, this has to be 8, 9 now because this is 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, and 7 because I don't have 1, 2, 3. I can't this has to be the 9. Because if this isn't the 9 is down here and I need a 9 and an 8 and I don't have an 8. So this is the 7 and this is the 9. And these are 4, 5, 6, and 7. And there's no 7 there, but these have to be in order, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the 7 can't be in the middle. So this is 7. No, wait, I've broken the puzzle. That's because I put it in this at the top in the wrong order. Because the 9 has to go here, otherwise I've broken it. I did that in the wrong order. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, but I can't put the 4 and the 7 at the end. This is 5, this is not 5, 7. So, oh man, I've done this. Yeah, this is 4, this is 5, 6. Wow, why are my fingers? It is freezing here in Melbourne today, but this is not 4, 7, because these have to be the middle digits. These are not 5, 6, and this 7 gives me the order. 4, 5, 6, and 7. My hands are freezing, and that is possibly why I'm doing badly at this. Now, there is an even digit on this, but I'm not sure what it is. Now, this can't be 1, 2, 4, 5. So this is from 3, 8, and 9. Now, this can't be a 3 because it would be next to a 4. So this can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is from 8 or 9. So this is from 7, 8, or 9, and it can't be 7. So this is from 8, 9, which makes this a 3. And these are 1 and 2. But I can't put 1 next to 6. So this is 2, this is 1, which means this is the 3. There's a 3 in one of those two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, and 9. Well, what's this now? Because these are from 5, 6, 8, and 9. That is interesting me. This is either 6, 7, 8 or 2, 3, 4. Because 1, 5, and 9 are gone. So it's a run of 3 digits. So if it's 2, 3, 4, that's a 3. And these are 2 and 4. And if it's 6, 7, 8, that's a 7. And these are 6 and 8. How is that going to work? Now I need to put 1... One and 2 goes in one of those. Hang on. This can't be 2, 3, 4. So this is either 2, 3, 4 or 6, 7, 8. But it can't be 2, 3, 4 because that'd put a 3 and 4 together. So this is not 2, 3, 4. This is 6, 7, 8. And these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But the 3 and the 4 can't go together. So the 2 has to keep them separate. So this is a 3, 4. And it's a 4 because there's a 3 in the column. So this is 4, which has to go with 5, which means this is the 3. This is fascinating. This is absolutely fascinating. Now we know 5 is down here somewhere. We know 1 is up here somewhere. We know 2 is in one of... No, that's not true. I got that wrong. We know 2 is up there somewhere. I'm still not sure what the weak point is now. It's all going to come down to this negative constraint about what when we do with 7s. But 3 goes with 4 and 2 goes with 5. So 6 is up here. So 1 has to be down here because I can't put 1 up here with 6. So 1 is down here. So 1 is up here. 1 here would make this 2. Yeah, okay. I've got to put an 8, 9 in here. We know 7 is down here. Oh, I'm confuzzled. Where is 4 in this? This has to be the 4. Because 4 is in one of those. But if I put 4 there, that's 3 and they sum to 7. If I put 4 there, that's 3 and they sum to 7. That's the 4, which means that's not the 3, that's the 3. And this is an 8, 9. There you go. So what are these now? They're not 1, 2, 3, 4. And I had that from the 3, 4 those ages ago. 3 is over here. Now this... Oh, man. So there's either a 6 or an 8 on this. This can't be the 1 because that would put it next to a 6. So 1 is in one of those two. So what can this be? It can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Can't be 6, so it's 7, 8, or 9. Now the 7 we know goes with the 6, and the 8 and the 9 are a pair. So the 1 and 2 are down here somewhere. So there's a 6 and a 7, and an 8 and a 9. Is it this? I can't... Hang on. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8 and 9. If this was an 8, 9, that would be broken. This is a 5, 6 pair. So this is an 8, 9 pair. Now, is there anything about this? I can't put 5 next to 2. So this is the 6, this is the 5. That means this is the 2 because I can't put 1 next to 6. This is the 1. There's no 6 here, which means this is not the 7 because the 8 and the 9 have to go together. Otherwise, the column is broken. So these are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, there's no 1 there, so there's no 2 there. There's no 6 there, there's no 7 there. There's no 2 there, there's no 1 there. So I'm still not grokking this fully. Still not grokking this fully, but it's fascinating. Again, I'm sure there'll be people who just fly through this puzzle. 8 is in one of those. Probably these, isn't it? Where is... no, 2 would go with 3 unless 3 is there. This is the thing. This is an escape valve. One, 2, and 6, 7 are fine. But I need to avoid these being summing to 7. So if this is 1, 2... oh, that's fine. But if this is 6, if this is 7, 6, this couldn't be 1. And it would have to be. If this is 7, 6, this would be 1 and 2. So this can't be the 7. This is the 1, this is the 2. There's no 1 or 2. This is the 6, 7 pair. That is, again, fascinating. The 2 is down here now. And I can't put the 2 on this dot. Because if the 2 is on this dot, I'd need a 3, which I don't have, or a 1, which I don't have. So the 2 is not on the dot. The 2 is there. So what is on this dot now? 5, 6, or 8, 9. Well, I can't make a 5 there, so that's not the 5, so that's not the 6. So 1, 2, 3. And these have to be the 5, 6, or the 8, 9. That has to be true, doesn't it? Because it's what's not on this. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 8, 9. So it's either 5, 6, because I can't put the 5 next to the 2, or 8, 9, which could, I believe, still go in either order. Bonkers. So now I can't put 6, 7 on either of these dots. I can't put 6, 7 on either of these dots. So the 3... so the 7 can't go with 8. So the 7 is in one of those two. But if this was 7, 6... right. I think this has to be the 7. Because if this was 6, I couldn't put a 7 on the dot and this would be 7. So if this is 6, I couldn't put 7 with either 6 or 8. So it couldn't go on a dot and this would be 7 and this would be 6. But if this is 7 and this is 6, where do I put 5? Because I don't have a 6 or a 4 to put 5 on a dot. So if this is 6 and 7, 5 has no home. So this has to be the 7. And this is the 6. And now 5... this is absolutely nuts. 6 is now down here somewhere, but 6 could go with 5. I am not following this at all. 2 is in one of those two by Sudoku. 3 is in one of those two by Sudoku. If this is 2, 3, this is a 1 and this is a 5, 6, and that works. I think. Because we know 1 is up here. There's almost certainly just a gimme seven negative constraint that I have missed. There's almost certainly just a gimme. But I'm not. The thing about having missed it is I'm not seeing it. So 1 can't go next to 6. 1, 2, 3. No. We know 5 is in one of those. No, I've lost it. I've completely lost it here. This cell is causing me pain because I've got options. Seven. This is a 1-7 pair, isn't it? Because 1 has to be in one of these two. Because I can't put it up here. And 7 is in one of those two because it's not there. This is a 1-7 pair. So these are 6, 8, and 9. But 6 can't go next to 1. 1-7 is fine. That hasn't helped me, has it? 4 is over here. 4 and 5. These are 4, 5, 8, 9. Hang on. No, where's 8 in this row? 8 in this row is now there. That's 8, that's 9. I've probably had that for a long time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, and 9 go there. There's no 8 there. This is a 6, 9 pair. And these are 1, 2, and 3. Well, there's no 2. No, wait, that's not right at all. There's no 2 there. I am not grokking this. This. There'll be something with the negative constraint I'm not seeing. 7 is in one of those two, but 7 doesn't actually do much with the negative constraint apart from Sudoku. 1 can't go with 6, 2 can't go with 5, and 3 can't go with 4. So 4 can't go there. 4, hang on, 4 is not there or there. So 4 is in one of those. Does that do anything? So yes, it absolutely does. Because I can't put 4, 6, or 8 on this dot. Because I can't put 8 on this dot because I'd need a 7 or a 9. So the even digit on this dot has to be the 2. This is now 1 or 3. Now, if this is 1, 2, this would be 3, and this would be 5, 6. If this is 3, 2, This would be 1 and this would be 5, 6. So either way, this is 5, 6. But 2 can't go next to 5. This is the 6. This is the 5. The 6 looks like making this 8 and this 6. This 6 means this is not 1. This is not 5. It has to have done more. There's no 2 here. This has to have done more than that. Doesn't it? 3 is in one of those two. Five is not in either of those two now. Well, never was, so that's not helping me. 5 is in one of those two. So what's this? Could be 1. Can't be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 1 or 8 only. And it's not one. Right, this is 8. So this is not 8. So this is not 9. Six is in, if this is 5, 6, that's 5. This is still okay. Because we know 8 is in one of those. I'm very confused. So this is a quadruple. 1, 3, 4, and 5. Now we know there's no 3 in either of those. 2 can't go next to 5. 3 can't go next to 4. But it doesn't have to in any of this. So this could still be any of 1, 3, 4, and 5? How? What's this quadruple? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 7, and 9. Well, there's no 7 there. There's no 2 there. There's no 2 there. Wait a minute. Is that right? Where is 2 in this row? Oh, hang on. This 1 made this 4. There's no 4 in either of those. This is 1, 3, 5. But this is... There's now no 4 in any of those. This is the 9. This is the 7. This is the 2. That looks like making this the 3, this the 1, and this the 2. The 3 looks down making this the 1 and this the 3. There's no 3 here. This is a 1, 5 pair. Now, does the 1, 5 pair resolve anyway? Maybe, but I'm not seeing it yet. Now, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, and 8. I'm not putting 3 there. This is so tricky. This still isn't resolving. Four is now in one of those two. But 4 can't go next to 3. So that's the 4. Which has done absolutely nothing. Oh my lord. How am I missing this? We now know 4 is up here, which is going to be restricted by the 3 or the 3 by the 4, but these are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 5 is in one of those three, because I can't put it next to 2. No, 5 is in one of those two. I keep looking for the negative rule. Oh, it's there. 1 can't go next to 6. That's 9, that's 6. So this is 5, 7, or 9. And it's not 5. This is 7 or 9. Oh, did that not do it? This is crazy. How am I missing stuff here? I mean, I was told by testers to watch out, but this is nuts. We know 9 is in one of those two. Five, 6 would make this 8, 9, that 9. I don't really want to start looking for incredibly long chains. It's either a 6 there or an 8 in one of them. I'm going to end up with a fully pentamarked grid. These are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's no 9 in those. That can't be a 5. Four can't go next to 3. 3 can't go next to... That's all fine. I'm going to end up with a fully pentamarked grid and no way to resolve it. These, there's a 3 in them. So 3, 5... Oh, there's no 6 there. So 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. Well, that's not 5. It's not 7. It's not 8. So this is 3 or 9 only. So what's this column? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. There's no 8 there. So this is 3, 4, 5, and 9. And there's no 5 in that. So that's a 3, 4, 9 triple. That's the 5. 5 can't go next to 2. There's a 4, 9 pair. There's a 3, 4, 9 triple. So we know there's a 9 in one of those two. So there's no 9 in any of those. So this is 5 and 6. This is 8 and 9. That's 7. There's no 7 or 8 there. This is 5 and 6. That was tricky to spot. 5 and 6. So there's no 5 in either of those. There is a 7 in one of those two, and it's not there. That's the 7. So this is 4, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 8, and 9. Three can't go next to 4, but I don't... 3 can't go next to 4. That's been sitting there for ages. That has to be 8 to keep the 3 and the 4 apart. That's the 4, that's the 3, which makes that the 9 and that the 4. So easy to forget that. That's the 8, that's the 3, that's the 9, that's the 4, that's the 1. The 8 makes that the 9 and that the 8. That's what I'd missed, and I missed it for way too long. I didn't move the cursor up before I did that. That's the 8, that's the 9. This 5 looks like making that the 1 and that the 5. The 1 looks like making that the 7 and that the 1. And that is the correct solution to the puzzle. What I forgot was the 3 and the 4 had to be kept apart, and that would have been an easier thing to spot. I probably got stuck on that for about 10 minutes, and that's what I missed. But that is the correct solution to the puzzle. I really like the break-in with this having to be odd, and because it having to be odd and not being able to be 3-4, then not being able to put 3-4 on a pair, it meant that the 4 had to go with the 5, and therefore the 6 had to go with the 7, and the 7 had to go with the 8, and that put a lot of restriction. And once this column taught you that trick, then this column fell into the same trick, and it forced this to be a low 1, 2, 3, and then that forced this to be high, and then you could figure this out, and then that broke open the first stack. That was beautiful. Where I fell apart was using the negative constraint correctly in the rest of the grid. Absolutely nice. But I love puzzles that teach you how to solve them, and how column 4 told you how to use column 2, or taught you how to use column 2 to break open box 1 and then move down. That was great. Love that. That was beautiful. Tricks like that, really, really good. Thank you, Scruffamudda, for giving permission to do this puzzle. Yeah, absolutely great. I love puzzles like this on the channel. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Hope you're enjoying the content, and as always, good luck with your solving.